So guys, we'll just move ahead with the so guys, let me just brush it up once before finally we move with the subject today. Okay. So I'm just brushing up once, then we'll move again. So guys, Azure Databricks. So guys, the Azure Databricks. So this is Azure Databricks is nothing but it is one of the cloud service, guys. It is one of the cloud service. It is one of the cloud service, guys. Azure Databricks is one of the cloud service. You can say it is one of the cloud service. Okay. So using this cloud service, guys, we can perform the following task. That is, we can go with what? Data migration. Data migration. Data migration. Then we can go with what's it? Data integration. And then you have the data migration, data integration. Then you have what? Data summarization. And then you have the data visualization. That's it, guys. These are all the guys everywhere. These are all the tasks we can perform it by using the Azure Databricks. So the Azure Databricks, that is nothing but basically it has that is nothing but the capacity, or we can say it's a cloud service which can perform the following tasks: data migration, data integration, data summarization, and as well as the data visualization. So now, guys, when it comes to this, the Databricks. So, guys, what is Databricks? Databricks is nothing but it is provided here, guys. It is provided with the Spark cluster. It is provided with the Spark cluster. So, what is the job of Spark cluster? The job of the Spark cluster, it provides, guys, the Spark cluster is nothing but basically, okay, guys, it can process millions and trillions of records, guys, within a couple of seconds. Okay, it can process data processing made easier. Data processing made easier. Okay, with what is that, guys? With the Apache Spark cluster. Okay, so data processing made easier with the Apache Spark cluster. With the Apache Spark cluster. So now, guys, the same Databricks we are using it with the Azure. The Databricks we are using it with what? Azure here. We are using it with what? Azure. So what is Azure? Azure is nothing but it is the, guys, data. Azure is nothing but it is the it is the cloud service. This one is it is the this one I'm just underline. There is nothing but highlighting this. This is the cloud service, guys. All of you. This is the cloud service from what is that? This is the cloud service from Microsoft. So that means Microsoft is marketing their cloud service with a name called what is it, guys? Azure. With a name called what is that? Azure. So that's it, guys. So now let's move further on this. Okay. So as you know, when it comes to this, what is that, guys? Azure Databricks. So generally the Azure Databricks will not have the storage. So, or when it comes to this one, the Azure Databricks can have basically what's it? It can deal with the big data, guys. It can deal with the big data. The Azure Databricks can deal with the big data. So now tell me, what are the types of big data we can have it, guys? Yesterday we have discussed it already. So first one is what, guys? Structured data. Second one is what?
Semi-structured, unstructured.
Yes, semi-structured. Semi-structured data. And the third one, I can say, guys, unstructured data. unstructured data. So these are the three varieties of data we have it, guys. Structured data, semi-structured data, and as well as the unstructured data. So we can say, guys, structured data means what? It is in the form of a table, a proper table. That is in the form of what? Rows and columns. That is in the form of what is it, guys? Rows. There's no rows and, guys, rows and columns. There's the form of rows and columns. And the next one, what is it? You have it, guys? Semi-structured. So structured data is nothing but it is in the form of rows and columns. And semi-structured means what, guys? Semi-structured means what? So semi-structured data, the data which is kept in the form of what? JSON or HTML files, or also, guys, JSON, HTML files or XML files, etc. Many more are there, but I'm listing out few. And the unstructured means what, guys? The unstructured data is nothing but, guys, everyone, the unstructured data. So, guys, we have what's it? The
Videos,
unstructured data.
photos.
So photos, pictures. Do you have what's it, guys?
Videos.
Again, voice notes, chat history. All these are called as what? Unstructured. Okay, guys. So these are all the there is what unstructured data we can say. Okay, unstructured means what? We can say these are all the three categories of data. So these all three categories of data is nothing but called as the big data. That means big data includes all of them, guys. Structured, semi-structured, and as well as the unstructured. And here it has the capacity to deal with all the things, guys. We can deal with all the data, guys. Structured, semi-structured, and as well as the unstructured data. That's it. Okay. So next one. The next one, when we talk about the Databricks. So today we are going to start with the Databricks, guys. Okay. So now to store this data here in the that is nothing but to store this data, whether that is structured or semi-structured or the unstructured data, to store it in Azure, guys. So where do we store this data? We store this data, everyone. We store this data in what? Can somebody tell me? Yesterday we have already discussed now. Where can we store the data? Yes, guys. This data, whatever we have it, structured data, semi-structured data, and unstructured data, which we use it. Where do we store it?
Azure cloud storages like
Exactly. Azure cloud storages. Yes, exactly. We can use it in the Azure cloud storages. So we can say Azure storages, we can say. So what are the Azure storages we have it, guys? Already we have discussed it yesterday.
blob
So,
containers, Gen 2.
obviously, that is Azure blob storage. Yes, yes, ma, exactly. So we have all the storage. So how many storages we have it? We can say 90 plus storages. How many?
90 plus.
90 plus different storages are there. Every storage will have its own, capacity to store, and the standard of storage will differ from one to another. The basic first one is called as what? Azure blob storage. And the second one you can say, guys, Azure Data Lake Gen 2. And third one is what? Azure SQLDB. And fourth, you can say Azure Cosmos database. Fifth one is what? Azure. What's it? Synapse Analytics. That's it. These are the various storages you have it. Okay. So apart from this, we have many more. I'll show you all. So guys, so these are some of the storages we have it, everyone. Now, so with this storages, everyone, with these storages, we can work on here. Okay, we can work on this here. Now, when it comes to the next one, guys, with all the storages, we have it here. So we can start with the, we can start with what? Azure Databricks. So what is other Azure Databricks? So guys, the Azure Databricks can work here with the following components, The following components we can have it in the Azure Databricks. So what are those, guys? That means the whole Azure Databricks will work on this components only. So now the first component you can say, guys, resource group. That means one resource group, guys, everyone. One resource group, everyone. One resource group has one or many, guys. One resource group has what's it? One or many. One resource group has what's it? One or many. One resource group has one or many. What's it, guys? Workspace. Guys, one or many workspace. And one workspace can have one or many clusters. And one cluster can have one or many notebook. Guys, so these are all the, can you see it? These are all the things we have it, guys, everyone. So this is the hierarchy we can say, guys. So let's discuss each one of them today. Okay. What are the company? The whole Databricks is dependent on this. If you know this, these components, then it's fine. So guys, first of all, resource group. I can say resource group is like a folder which holds all the components, for the session. And next one, what is it? You have to workspace. Workspace is like or workspace is a working space for the Databricks. Working space for the Databricks where the number of users can the number of where the number of users can use the same workspace then the third one is cluster. So what is cluster? Cluster is a group of machines working like a single machine. Group of machines working like a single machine. Okay. Cluster is a group of machines working like a single machine where every cluster is provided with two machines. What are the two machines, guys? The first one is what? Okay, provided with two machines. The first one is what? Provided with two machines. What is the first one? So I can say, guys, I can say the first one is the worker node. Sorry, driver node, or the other name for the driver node. I'm mentioning it. Driver node or okay, guys, driver node or master node. Driver node or master node. What's it? Driver node or master node, guys. Driver node or master node is one of the same, guys. Okay. This is the one type of machine you have it. The second one, worker node or slave node. Worker node or slave node. Worker node or slave node. So these are the two nodes we have it, guys. So guys, anyways, I'll explain you each one of the point. That would be better. Okay. So these are the four components we have it, guys. Nothing else is there in the Azure Databricks. Okay. So just 1 minute, I'll be back, guys. Give me 1 minute. Okay, guys. So when it comes to the resource group, everyone, see, I'll tell you one thing. What is a resource group? I'll explain you a simple way. See, this is the everyone. I'm just sharing you here my desktop. So here you have some folders are there. Can you see here, guys? Some folders are there, everyone. Just to see here, some folders are there. So I have some folders. Can you see it? I have some folders here. Can you see it? This is some folder. First class is the files class is nothing but folder. Under this, I have many files are there. Can you see it? I have one file or many files are there, guys? Please tell me.
Many files.
Many files. If I delete this folder, if I delete this folder, the files will be deleted automatically or not?
Yes.
Yeah. If I delete this, guys, if I delete this, everything will, the data, whatever you have, it will be completely, okay, removed. That means it is removed, erased. So now can you see here, the same kind of a folder in Azure Databricks is called as what, guys? A resource group. It is called as what? Resource group. Guys, it is called as what? Resource group. It is called as what? Resource group. So resource group is nothing but everyone. Resource group is nothing but, guys. Resource group is nothing but it is just like a folder here, guys. Just like a folder which holds all the components. But for the time of deletion or at the time of deletion, if you just delete the resource group, the whole data will be deleted, guys. The whole session will be removed here. That is called the resource group. That's it. Okay. Now, guys, what is the next one? You have it workspace. So what is workspace? Huh? So, guys, what is workspace? Now, can you see here? I'm taking example of See, the cloud innovatives. So basically, this is my training platform. Now, suppose I'm running multiple courses here, such as I can say Databricks, okay, and I can say Azure Data Engineering, ADE, okay, then I'm using it Synapse separately. Power BI. So these are all the different courses offered by the cloud innovatives. Okay, guys. These are the different courses offered by, can you see it? These are the different courses offered by cloud innovatives. Suppose I got, guys, everyone, I got 100 inquiries. Okay, 100 inquiries, guys, 100 inquiries, I got it. Okay, or 100 leads, I got it. Can you tell me these 100 leads is divided based on what? Can you tell me, somebody? Yes, guys, these 100 leads are divided based on what, everyone? Yes, guys, I got 100 leads for today. Am I right? I got 100 leads for the day now. So how does this data is divided? This data is divided course wise. Am I right or not? Everyone, for Databricks, you got some 30 leads. And for Azure Data Engineering, you got some 10 leads. And for Synapse, you got some 10 leads. And for Power BI, let us say, you got some 20 leads. Okay. So again, I'm just adding it one more. OpenAI. For this, again, some 20 leads. So how many? 30 plus 10, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90. So I'll add one more course here. All Microsoft courses I'm adding it. Okay. What is it? I can say Fabric. 10. That's it, guys. So I have 30, 10, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100. Got it here, everyone? So totally how many you have it, guys, everyone? So you have how many? So all these are the leads I have it. So totally the number of leads are, guys, number of leads are what? Guys, number of leads are what's it? 100 leads. So I can start my business with these 100 leads. Am I right or not? Guys, everyone, now tell me. So first of all, can you see the Cloud Innovatives is my training platform which got 100 leads, and these leads are divided based on the courses here. Am I right? Based on the courses. So till here the division is clear, everyone. Please respond.
Please.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So now, so whereas this division, I'm doing it. Here you can say, guys, the main one, what is it? You have it, the training platform, my, the name of my training institute. So this is nothing but it is just like a resource group. Can you see it? So that means one resource group can have one or many workspaces. That means one training institute can have one or many courses. Am I right or not? One or many courses, the same thing. Courses is just like workspace. Am I right? Courses is just like what's it, guys? Workspace. One or many workspaces. That's finished. Now you have a cluster. cluster. So guys, courses. So what about courses? So now let us take it here. Databricks is the course. Databricks is the course you have it. And you are using this Databricks for Azure now. That's it. This is the course. And now guys, this is an online course where we have designed it. Right now, tell me, right now, everyone, how many attendees are there? Let's say 10 attendees are there. 10 people are attending. Can you tell me? Databricks course, for the Databricks course, how many people are attending right now, guys? 10 people are attending. Now, the next question is that out of these 10 people, can you just give me the categorization of these students or these people attending the session? Categorization in the sense, guys, different type of people are there, of course. I'm not talking about the individual one, generalized one, guys. We have two type of users for the meeting. This is an online training session. Am I right? This is an Azure Databricks online training session. Online training session. Online training session. Am I right? This is an online training session where how many type of users are there, guys? Two type of users. How to know that type of users? Now, guys, go to your participant list. Tell me now, how many users are there?
10 users.
10 users. So can you divide them? The first one is what? DURGASOFT is host. Rest all of us are what? Guest. Am I right or not? Can you divide these users into two forms? Host and the guest. The same thing here. Okay, guys, what is it? The students are divided into two categories. What are those? These 10 students, guys, these 10 students are divided, guys, these 10 students are divided into two categories. What is that? The first one is the host. That is nothing but a person who is hosting this meeting. And rest all are, what is it, guys? Rest all are what? Guests here. Rest all are guests. Now, guys, you have one host. You have how many hosts? One host. But guests are what, guys? Multiple guests. Am I right, everyone? The guests are what? Multiple guests. Now, this meeting, guys, everybody, this meeting is controlled by the host or the guest, guys?
Host.
Huh?
Host.
Obviously. That means recording of the session, stopping the sharing of the session. There is a sharing of the screen. Okay. Stopping the sharing. Okay. Stopping the sharing. Okay. Stopping the sharing. Stopping the sharing here, guys. Okay. Stopping that is the sharing of the screen. These are all things are done by what is it, guys? These all things are done by the host. That is nothing but the person who is sponsoring this meeting. Getting my point? Whereas guest, what they can do, they can attend the session and leave it. But can you tell me who has the more rights in the meeting? Guest or the host, guys?
Host, obviously.
Obviously, the host. Am I right? So can you say the host as the master user?
Yes.
Yeah. Obviously, yes. We can say master user. So now here also master user. That means all the master rights he has it. So we can say, guys, he is the master user. The host is the master user. And what about the guest, guys? Guest has what? Guest is the master user or what?
Worker node.
Exactly, not worker node, you can say. Just for example. Okay. So here you can say, guys, master user. So that means master user, everyone. I'm coming to that point only. Master user here, let us assume that this is the basically what's it? Databricks cluster. What's that you have it? Databricks cluster. What is that? Databricks cluster. So this cluster can see here having 10 machines. How many? Having 10 machines. Databricks cluster is there. And this cluster having how many machines, guys? 10 machines. Out of this 10 machines, you have one machine that is called as a master machine. Or we can say master node. We can say what's that? Master node. Rest all of them are called as what, guys? Worker node. Worker node. Or slave node also we call it. That's it. The same thing, guys. Okay. So here also the same thing. In a class, you have two type of user right now. That is called as the host and the guest. So host control the session. Guest what they will do? They will attend and go. Am I right or not? In the same way here also, the master node controls the cluster. The whole administrative rights are retained with the master node only. But only worker node, what it does, it works on the instruction of the master node. It works on the instruction of the master node. So together they are called as what, guys? Together master node and worker node is called as what? Together the master node and worker node is called as what, guys? Together the master node and worker node is called as what? Cluster. It's called as what? Cluster. So everyone is clear with the cluster, guys? Next, finally, what is that you have it, guys? Everyone, notebook. Notebook means what? The notebook is the user interface book. This is called as what? User interface book, where we write the code here. So ultimately the code is written on the notebook only, guys. And notebook has the capacity to write note. There is a notebook has the capacity to write, guys. The notebook has the capacity. Guys, the notebook has the capacity to write the code in the following languages. What is it? Python. I'm just writing the shortcuts. Python is py. Then I can use what's it, guys? SQL, R, PySpark, which is the combination of what? Python plus Spark. So these are all the 4 languages we can use it here, guys. These are all the 4 languages we can use it here, guys. Okay. A notebook has what's it? Python, SQL, R, and PySpark. These are all the languages we can use on the notebook. So finally, guys, what is that you have it? This is the working pattern of this Databricks. What is it? You require the resource group. You know resource group like a folder. Workspace, you know already. Okay, guys. And can see here, one resource group can have one or many workspaces. One workspace can have one or many clusters. One cluster can have one or many notebooks, guys. So ultimately, finally, the code is written on the notebook only. But when you run that notebook, it will be processed to do a cluster. That means that nothing but machines. And ultimately, all of them will work on what? Workspace only, within the workspace only. Within the workspace only, it works. Getting my point, guys? Workspace only, it works. So everybody is clear here or not? Because this is the very basic thing which you have to understand to learn the Databricks, guys. Please tell me now.
I'm able to follow, sir.
What about rest of you guys? Clear?
Did it cover like it will support Scala language also? Database will support Scala language also?
Scala also supports.
Okay.
Scala also it supports. You can also write it here, Scala. Scala also it supports, guys. Okay. It also supports Scala language. So anyways, these are all the things we have. That's it, guys. Any questions if you have, you can ask me now.
This cluster is used to run the notebook, like
Yeah, it is a machine, group of machines.
group of machines. Okay.
Cluster is the group of machines. Where two of machines are there. What is that? You can say worker node, driver node, and worker node. That's it. Okay. So that's it, guys. I hope everyone is clear. So tomorrow, I will start with the practicals, guys. Directly, I'll begin the practicals tomorrow. And tomorrow, you will have a paid link, guys. So get it registered to just have the class session tomorrow morning. The timings is same. Tomorrow also 8 o'clock, guys. Okay. So anyways, the recorded session, everything will be given to you on the daily basis. Okay. So that's it, guys. Any questions if you have, please let me know.
Classes are from Monday to Saturday?
Friday.
Then Friday.
Monday to Friday.
Okay, Monday to Friday. Yeah. Sure.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you. Bye.